Hello and welcome to the Atlantic DeFi podcast. My name is Fidel. Today is October 6th. The time is 8:27 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. We are sitting at Bitcoin at 124,871. Ethereum is at 4,702. BNB is at 1,219. Solana is at 233 and XRP is at 299. Fear and greed index is 59, so it's neutral at the moment according to CoinMarketCap. Altcoin season almost here, almost. They're pumping for sure. It's a running up the bulls today, and definitely it's going up, but it's still 63. So again, we still got a little bit to go if you have altcoins. Bitcoin still has the dominance of 58%, Ethereum 13%, and others 28.6%. Now, I am going to talk about something that I talked about a few weeks ago. If you hear this podcast, go back to a YouTube video. Again, if you are in this space for a long time and you see a hot token, a hot commodity, people are pumping this thing on X and everywhere you see, it's calling them the whatever killer. We've seen it all. If you've been in this space, you have know this. Be careful. Check it out first, because what you see is not what it might seem to be in this space. Again, you can do what you want. This is not financial advice. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's your money. Do whatever you want. However, I will say to you, be careful. Check, because not everything that you see is not what it seems. And we all been there. Why am I saying this? Aster, what we're supposed to be calling the hyper liquid killer, it's been delisted for Defillama. Defillama is like an aggregator that you can watch what DeFi apps are running, what has the best yield in stable coins, what DeFi apps are the people using the most. It has a lot of different metrics. You can go and check it out for yourself. Very good app, very good tool. It's been delisted. Why? Because they have been accused of wash trading and anomalies. Now, what is wash trading? Wash trading means that you have multiple wallets, and a couple of people have multiple wallets, hundreds, thousands, a lot of wallets. Doesn't really matter. Some people have even 10,000 wallets. And pretty much what they're doing, they are trading the coin, and they're trading and they're using the apps between themselves with bots. So these are machines that are simulating that this is being used, and this can do pump and dumps, which it can happen. This can get the pricing up. It can get anything regarding the app that's being used more. Again, this is not necessarily with crypto. This happens with other apps as well, but again, in the crypto world, this is very common. NFTs. If you remember the NFT booms, a lot of NFT were selling for $1 million, $2 million, $4 million, $5 million. And when you looked at it, it was the same person to pump up the NFT so they can sell it again and overhype it and overvalue it so they can sell it to a sucker. And then when everybody realized that they got conned, now NFTs are not the same. And this is what happened. And this happens with a bunch of coins. This is mainly, again, I said it before, Binance is the biggest exchange traded, and they are notorious for doing this. They did it in PancakeSwap, they did it with BNB, they do it with all the things that they want to hype up. So Defillama saw an anomaly, and they listed it because they didn't trust it. And again, good for them. Again, when you see something that is being overhyped, not saying that the hype not be real, because again, I remember when Base came out, there was a lot of hype, but there was no token. So when Arbitrum came out, there was a lot of hype, but there was no token. You could use the app without no token whatsoever. You needed Ethereum, and that was it. So you got to be careful on these things. Now, going to other news, Solana is dominating the real world assets, especially in stocks. Solana is dominating tokenized stocks with 95.6% volume share over the last 30 days. Again, this is good. I like it. It's amazing. But again, we don't know a lot about this. Again, I'm still a bit skeptical What happens when you have a stock that has a dividend? Who gets the dividend? How do you get the dividend? What happens when a stock delists? Who's responsible for that? Again, there's a lot of things here that are not clear to me, and the legal aspect of it. Who can buy stock? Because again, it's only going to be a matter of time till this gets attached to some organized crime, and it's going to be a clusterfuck. I hope not. I really hope that doesn't happen, but this could be. But having that said, that means that Solana is doing real world assets faster and cheaper than Ethereum, which is something to be concerned about in Ethereum. Ethereum it's lowering the fees, and that's great, layer twos, but it's saying that Solana is working faster and they're doing things faster than Ethereum is. Could this change in the future? Of course it can. This happens a lot, and we want to make sure that we always are doing our research. So we're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about other things. We're going to talk about wash trading in our next newsletter. So don't forget to go to AtlanticDeFi.com, subscribe to our newsletter on LinkedIn, and subscribe on YouTube. Peace.